Hi everyone, my name is Allison Rodman, founder of The Learning Loop, and welcome to this week's Learning Lift, favorite tools for growing and sharing. I am continuing to share some of my favorite tools throughout this month, and this week I'm incredibly excited to dig into one of the questions I am asked most frequently as a professional learning facilitator. What are your go-to tools and platforms for facilitating the highest quality and the most effective adult learning possible? To appropriately respond to that question, we need to think about the different learning formats and purposes that we design and facilitate. So I'm going to look at four specifically with you here this week. The first is the format of a webinar. For many learners who come into our spaces, a webinar may be their first point of interaction with us. And because of this, as a facilitator, I like it to be as easy and as seamless as possible. So my favorite platform right now for facilitating webinars is Demio. It has an incredibly easy registration process that automatically sets the appropriate time zone for each participant and sends them multiple reminders leading up to the event so they don't miss the opportunity to join live. During the event itself, as a facilitator, you can pre-plan to send out multiple attachments, resources, tools, polls, and other ways to engage learners along the way. And the structure of the platform makes it incredibly easy, not only for individuals to engage together in the chat, but also for you as the facilitator to bring individuals up to the stage and encourage that two-way dialogue throughout the session. Second, when we look at ways for individuals to continue or extend that learning loop and dive a bit more deeply into the content together, I continue to go to the tried and true Zoom platform. And I know that many of you do the same. But I wanted to take a minute this week to share some of the reasons why. Not only is there an opportunity in Zoom to continue some of those chats, as I expressed was an important feature of Demio, but Zoom also enables you to pre-plan as well as flexibly adjust a variety of different breakout room structures. And one of my favorite features is the opportunity for individuals to be able to select their own breakout room based on their role, area of interest, or where they might want to learn just a little bit more. Zoom has many of the annotation tools that other learning platforms have, but it's not only comfortable, it's also familiar to many individuals. And because of that, they come into the learning space without having to fumble through a lot of the technology and are comfortable diving right in to the collaboration together. Third, I am incredibly excited about a new learning platform that I am currently utilizing for all of my virtual courses. It is Thrivecart's Learn Plus platform. And the reason why I continue to come back to this as a learning management system, even though it is fairly new, amid all of the different options out there, is because of its ability to differentiate and personalize for each of the individual learners who enter my virtual courses. So within Learn Plus, I am able to differentiate which individuals get particular lessons, how they are able to connect, and when they have access to materials at a time when it's going to be best received by them. Finally, I also recognize that all of our growing and sharing isn't always synchronous, but instead we like to read at our own pace and digest at our own pace. So the fourth tool that I want to share as one of my favorites for growing and sharing is Goodreads. As a Goodreads author, I am consistent about updating some of the books that I'm currently reading, want to read, or have just finished. And I love having other individuals in my network that I can connect with to see what they're reading, how they felt about it, and learn from them about some of the things I might want to read next. I would love to hear from you on social media at The Learning Loop about some of your favorite tools for growing and sharing. How are you pushing your learning edges And how are you sharing that new learning with others in your network? Please share with me so that we can continue to learn and grow together. Have a great week.